finally time. Let the Eurovision
podcast
begin.
Hello and welcome to a new episode of the Eurovision podcast. Today we will talk about the running order of the first semi-final. So the running order is a big indicator for the chances for qualifying to the final. Of course, next to vocal performance, political neighbor votings, stage performances, but also the running order is a big indicator and is influencing the chances for qualifying. So we will talk about each country and their position, and also like what songs were before and what kind of streak of song genre we will hear. Everything is influencing the chances, so we will talk about everything and also about the chances for qualifying. So the first country who has the honor to open the Eurovision 2021 season contest is Lithuania. So the group last year, they were already big favorites to win. So of course, this year, the organizers want to put them as like the first country, because everyone will remember, oh yeah, these were the big favorites from last year. So they have something to keep watching the show. So usually organizers put a very up-tempo song on the first country song, because they want to grab all the viewers, and it's still a TV show, so they want to have the good ratings, so they try to have something striking as first country. And I think everyone will know that the group will be very striking for the eye, because of their way of singing, because of their stage show, because of their dancing. Everyone will we will still keep on going and watch the whole show after seeing the group. So the first country is considered as bad because you are the first country, so there are still 17 songs after you, so maybe people will forget you. But I don't think so, because for me, I don't know if it's true, but the first country is the act who is watched by most of the people. So everyone after this it's more likely that people will go on a pee break, or they will smoke a cigarette, or they will grab some snacks, or get some beer, or I don't know, and then probably may miss out one of the following countries. But the first country is still the first one, and also the one who is watched by most of the people. So I can guarantee Lithuania, they should not fear about non-qualification. They will, from each position they would have qualified. So being as the first country, now the chances are even higher that they will qualify. So they can still relax after they've finished their show and watch the whole show. So it's very good for the group, because they are the icebreakers. They will be the first one, but after this they can enjoy the whole show without any stress. So good for them. The next position is the second position, and everyone knows, most of the people know, that the second position is the most hated position in a running order, because a song from ESC never won from second position. So we saw winners from the first position or third and after, but a song never won from second position. So we all know one country has to get this spot, and everyone will hate this, but you have to take what you are given. So the unlucky place number 2 is going to Slovenia. I'm very sad about this, because Slovenia, I told this in my earlier episodes, is my dark horse of this year. I really like Anna Soklic. Is a very good vocalist. She has an amazing voice. Her song is also very nice. It could be like a little bit better staged, but compared to what we saw in the national final, but herself, as Anna as she is amazing. I really like her. She has a good voice. the song has everything. It has like a climax, it has a key change, it is very gospelly, which I really like. So it ticks all the boxes for me, but it is not considered as a favorite at all. I mean, it's one of the most like when you see the odds, it is like one of the last places. So even before revealing it as a second position, we all know that Slovenia would not qualify, and now the chances are zero. I mean, there's no chance for Slovenia to qualify. Probably the organizers knew of this. They saw like the reactions from the outside world, and they saw, okay, Slovenia is not very favored, or like a favorite, so we will give them the second position. So it's very sad for Slovenia. I really hope that they will get a nice streak of good songs in the future. For me, Slovenia could be like a Bulgaria. So Bulgaria for me was never a country which I could not wait to listen to their song, which is like one of my least favorite countries. But after 2016, Bulgaria is my favorite country now, and I think the same could happen with Slovenia. So I hope that they take the singer from 2015, the male singer from Maraya. I don't know his name anymore, Ray something. So he could be like the Slovenian Boris Milanov and could bring Slovenia back to a good success. So I hope that the 20s will be the decade of Slovenia, because there's a whole generation of Slovenians who never experience a good song from representing them. The last top 10, I think, is like 20 years ago. So I really hope that Slovenia comes back on track. The next country is Russia, and it is also a very bad position. The third position is nearly as bad as the second position, so Russia is very unlucky to have this kind of spot. But I think Manizha could profit from Ana Soklic, because Manizha has a great stage personality, which Ana Soklic is lacking of. I mean, she could just talk and it will be nice to see. So that's what I really like about Manizha. She has this kind of good personality, this attitude, which I really like. She's confident. She's showing herself. She has fun. You can clearly see that she likes to be on stage. This is her home. So this is what could really help Russia, even though they have a very bad position. But coming after Ana Soklic, which is like a gospel ballad, this will help Russia a lot. And also we see Ukraine and Azerbaijan in the same semi-final, so they will give Manizha 12 points, of course. So Russia is also very, very likely to be in the final. So she could just do her thing, everything will be fine. She will qualify, of course. Next one is Dusev from Sweden, and her song, or his song, I think he's a male, his song is such a jury pleaser. He will win the jury votes in the semi-final, so he will get a lot of points from the jury, even though his position is also very bad. I mean, it's coming after Manizha is always bad, and fourth in the running order is not as bad as second after the Roop, but still it's very bad. But you know, this song is such a jury pleaser. He will get a lot of jury points, maybe not as much from the public, but he will get enough jury points so he could just qualify with the jury points. And also we see that Norway is in the same semi-final, so they will get televotes and also jury votes from them. And also we all know that Australia and Malta is giving Sweden always top points. I don't know what's happening there. Even the juries give them big points. Well, we know that the Maltese team is clearly almost everyone is Swedish, but still I think the average Swedish viewer doesn't know this. So I don't know why Malta is always giving high points to Sweden. Well, I just let this as it is. So Sweden will qualify. Of course, it's Sweden, but I think it will be surprisingly low. It will not be like the winner, but it will be I don't know, like 8th place, which is for Sweden very bad place, to be honest. So Tusse will qualify, but not as good as everyone will think. The next one is Australia and Montaigne. Well, we know that Montaigne can't come to Rotterdam to perform live, so they will show I don't know how it's called, like on tape performance, which is pre-recorded. So I don't know if this, well, it's the first time we see something like this. I don't know if it's a good sign or a bad sign. I mean, it could be good because they can choose this tape where she performed the best, you know what I want to say, like where she was vocally the best. So everyone will have like, well, and they need to be on this point, they have to be good at this point. But Australia, probably they filmed quite a lot of times and they choose the best performance to show. So, well, I'm just saying, I don't know if it's true or not. Maybe that was the reason why they could not come to Rotterdam, because they want to be on a safe haven and give them the pre-recorded performance instead of singing live, because we all know that Montaigne's vocals are not the best ones. So they could say like, okay, we will take the pandemic as an excuse to show the real performance of the on-tape performance, instead of singing live, where she could maybe pull out Isaiah Firebrace and will hit a bum note. I don't know. So, well, I'm just saying, I don't know if it's true or not. I'm just making some thoughts about this, but this could be like a reason. But we know that there's another contest going on. I think it's in Russia. I don't know, where they also have an Australian singer, but he will come to Russia to perform. So if this singer can come to Russia to perform live, why Montaigne doesn't come to Rotterdam? I don't know. So I don't know if this could be a good thing for Australia or a bad thing. We will see, but I think it will have good chances, because we know that they will give the EBU a performance or a tape performance where she did a good job, and we all know that this will please all the juries. We know that Australia is very liked by the juries. I don't know why, but it is very good for them to have this kind of opportunity. And but what I think will be missed is the cheering of the audience. So I think they filmed this in a studio without audience, so we will not hear maybe cheering if we have an audience, which is still not very sure. Anything could happen, but we will see if this could be a good or bad thing. About qualifying, this is the same. I can't really say. It could be, if everything is good, could qualify. If everything what I said is bad for Australia, this could mean we see a non-qualification from Australia. So it is completely 50-50. Let's see. The next country is North Macedonia with Vasil's ballad, Here I Stand, I think it's called. So this song will be completely overseen. It will be forgotten. I'm sorry, but it has nothing striking for me. Coming after Manija, after Tusse, after Manija, Montaigne, he will be overshadowed by them. We see it different because it's a male singer. So after a strike of female singer, oh no, Tusse is male, sorry. But coming after Montaigne, he will have very problems to qualify and to to be in the minds of the viewers. So this ballad will drown, it will be forgotten immediately, and also being in the sandwich between strong female singers from Montaigne and Leslie Roy from Ireland, he will have very, very high problems for qualification. So before I was sure that North Macedonia won't qualify, and now I'm even more sure, can you say it like this, that North Macedonia won't qualify, won't be in the final. I'm sorry, he's a good singer, but this song will be completely forgotten by the audience. It will be overshadowed by Manija, by Montaigne. So I'm sorry, Vasil, but this year you're out. But you had success with Tamara Todevska, so at least you have one success from being at Eurovision. So, but you're a good singer, that's for sure. And the next country is the last country of the first half. It is Ireland with Leslie Roy, and well, she got the best position from all the first half countries because she's the last one. Well, she had the not the luck to be in the first half, but the organizers gave her luck because she's singing as the last one in the first half. So this position could really bring Ireland to the final, and I think because of this they will come to the final, because after Ireland surely there will be a break, so everyone will, okay, Leslie Roy was very good, very nice song, and this will profit from the position. And also coming after Vasil, we had like a boring ballad, she will profit a lot by being the 7th in the running order. So for me, Ireland was not in the final before, but now she will be in the final. So congratulations, Ireland, and you are deservingly in the final. So that's it for the first half, and now we will start to talk about the second half. And the first country who opens the second half, so after the commercial break and everything, so we see that Cyprus will open the second half, and they got their position because I think we will see a lot of stage gimmicks on the for Elena, because there's a lot of time between Ireland and Cyprus, so they have enough time to build what they want to show or what they want to show by the staging. I don't know what they are doing, but if the organizers gave Cyprus this position, they knew that they will come up with a big thing on stage, or with something which is taking time to build up, more than just showing one postcard and that's it. But now they have more time for this, so we will see something big from Cyprus, from Elena, and I think she will come up with something bigger than her music video, where she was just singing in a, I don't know, like a studio and with some lights, that's it. But they save the money for the stage, so we will see a big stage performance, we will see a good show act from Elena, and she will qualify for sure. This will be striking as Fuego and Tamta, so congratulations, Cyprus. From last year you were like my least favorite, one of my least favorites, and now you are back on track, so thank God that the pandemic happened last year for you. So next one is Norway, and well, performing after Elena is always bad, and I mean the 9th position is similar to the 2nd position, so he will have troubles because Elena Zagrinu is such a big personality on stage, but Tix, something is lacking. He will maybe come up with the same thing as in Melody Grand Prix, where he is singing with wings and with some dancers in chains, I don't know. So this will not qualify. I don't know why, but he is still in the top 10 in the odds, and I'm still not sure why. For me, I'm not a hater. Of course I liked Kano and Rayleigh and other singers more than him. This is my personal view. I'm not hating on him, but I'm just saying that there were better options in Norway, but he will still have troubles being in a sandwich with Croatia and Cyprus, so similar to Vasil, where he's sandwiched between two powerful women. Tix is sandwiched between Albina from Croatia and Elena from Cyprus. So he will have, for me, he's a definite non-qualifier because of this, but seeing him in the top 10 in the odds, I don't know why, but maybe he will come to the final. This will be a surprise for me, but for me he's a clear non-qualifier. I'm sorry. Next one, as I told, is Albina with her up-tempo song, and this will profit a lot because Norway's song is a little bit like mid-tempo, very slow, but then she will come up with maybe some neon lights and some dancers, and everyone will wake up again. So this will help Croatia a lot for qualifying, and it's also like a very nice place. I mean, it's not one of the last songs, it's not one of the first songs, so it is sandwiched very nice between two rather slow songs from Belgium, who are phonic, and also from Norway's Tix. So Albina is really profiting from the running order. So this could qualify for sure, but I'm very concerned because there's no Serbia in the final and no Italy, I think. So she maybe will be just a borderline qualifier. It depends on how good the jury members will receive the song. If they're receiving it quite well, as the audience will, and I think the audience will vote more than the juries will do. So it really depends on the jury voters. If they like it, she will qualify. If they don't like them, then she will be out. So this is a very thin borderline qualifier for me. But for me, still, it's enough, because of the running order, that she will be in the final. And I think she deserves. I mean, she's very, very nice singer, isn't she? And the next one is Belgium with Hoover Phonic, and well, the group got the worst place from all. I mean, they're between Albina from Croatia and also Eden Alen, so two very young, powerful woman voices, and then this more like seasoned, older voice from the singer of Hoover Phonic. So, well, I think it will create a mood for being like, okay, after those puppy songs from Croatia and Elena, it will please maybe some juries because they like this kind of songs. But I think for the audience, or for the most of the people, they will be forgotten like it was with Zenek and also Elliot in the last years. So this could be for me, this is the surprise non-qualifier this year. So many people think it will be enough for qualification, but I think this is a very surprisingly non-qualifier. But honestly, I'm not very fan of what happened with Belgium and their group. For me, it's still stigmatized because how they acted with their singer. So the last year, the singer Luca, who was a very young girl from the Voice of Belgium, she was rejected via Zoom and replaced her with another singer, and I think this is a very bad move. So Belgium was, for me, already like had a bad negative vibe, and now being a non-qualifier, I will not miss Belgium, honestly. The next one will be Israel with Eden Alan, and we all know she will serve vocally. I mean, this high Mariah Carey voice, it will strike all the viewers. I mean, everyone will say, "Wow, what was that?" She's undeservingly underwhelmed, or how to say, like underdog. But after seeing it live, everyone will have Israel back on their list. So she will profit a lot from being at this position after Hooverphonic. Everyone will be surprised. Oh my God, she's a very nice singer. She's a very good singer. She has amazing vocals. The staging will be very cool, I think. So this will surprise everyone. It will be like being from one of the last places coming to the top 10, and for me, Israel is the biggest grower and this year's dark horse. So Israel will strike through to the final for sure. Next one is Romania with Roxanne, and this song will create a mood on stage. Everyone will love this kind of breathy vocals. It will create something. I watched a lot of performances from Billie Eilish, and I think this will create the same vibe, the same atmosphere like Billie Eilish does on her stage shows. So it will grab all the viewers. The juries will love this, and also the running order is very good because you have Eden Alain before, but coming after, if she would come up with a similar song with a similar vocal song, she will have troubles. But after such a big vocal from Eden Alain, she will be remembered because it will be like dark and a lot of fog on the stage. So she got really good place, and this will rush through the final for sure. Next one is Azerbaijan, and they got a very good position. I mean, it's the second to last or the third to last, but everything will depend on Effendi's song and on her vocal. If everything will be okay, then she will qualify. But this could also be a very surprisingly non-qualifier this year. So if her vocals are bad, she will not qualify. If her staging will be bad, she will not qualify. And if she still is not dancing, in her music video she's just standing on her high heels, that's it. If she stays like this, then she will not qualify. But if she could change everything, if she could improve her vocals, if she could find a good stage show, if she could show some movings on stage, then she will qualify for sure because of her good place in the running order. But everything, it depends on vocals, it depends on her staging, it depends on her moving, dancing. So we will see if she will qualify or not. But I have not seen it yet. So if I see the rehearsals, I can guarantee her a final place. But right now, it's a big question mark. So everything depends on Effendi and about her show. So I'm not sure if she qualifies. I cannot really say it. The next one, and also second to last, is Ukraine, and Goa is maybe guaranteed one of the best places by the organizers. I mean, after Effendi, which is also very strong, but not like it's a strong song from Effendi, but not as from the staging. But I think Ukraine will surprise everyone with their dancing on stages, because everything will freak out when this part of the song will come up. So this could be remembered quite well. And also, being Ukraine, it will get a lot of points by Eastern Europe because it has this kind of Eastern European vibe to it, which everyone in Eastern Europe likes, or most of the people. So, and also being Ukraine, there will get a lot of points by Lithuania, by Azerbaijan, by Russia. So this could get a lot of votes for qualification. I think this could happen, yes. And the last country is Malta. So I think all the organizers knew that Destiny is a big favorite to win, so they put her like the last place. Okay, you are the favorite, we will give you the last place, so because everyone knows you will qualify, so we will give you this safe spot. And I think Malta and Destiny, she could just relax. She could get. You could just place her in the final. I mean, she just needs to do the semi-final. Maybe she could use it as like to train herself a little bit. But missing out the final, it's, I think, 100% sure that she will qualify. Everyone knows it. The juries she will get most of the points from the juries, but also a lot of points from the audience. Well, many people think, well, Malta will have difficulties from the audience, from the televote, but I don't think so, because, well, of course, Malta doesn't have any neighbors. It's an island, isolated island, so they have no neighbors. They're not in a region where they give the points to each other, so Malta could struggle. But I mean, in 2005, Chiara, she got the second place in a year where there were only televotes. So if an isolated island can come up to a second place, Malta can win this year. So Destiny could just relax. She could do her show. I mean, she could even have like bum notes, but she will qualify for sure. So this is like a safe 100% qualifier to me. So that's it for this episode. We analyzed the running order of the first semi-final. So of course the next episode will be about the second semi-final. So stay tuned and subscribe to this channel, and see you soon. Bye.